It's weird that it's backwards.
It won't be though. Perfect.
Hey, Floss Tube.
Hey, Floss Tube.
I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Bree.
And this is Red Dirt Floss Works.
Alrighty, so.
Oops. Oh, wait. We didn't get any of that on the gram.
That's okay. All right.
So there. Now we're live on Instagram.
All right. We won't do our intro again, but I'm Bree.
I'm Ashlyn.
This is Red Dirt Floss Works. We just did our intro on the YouTube live. We're doing 2 lives at once. So we're going to see how this goes. So anyway, so we're trying to figure out what we're doing, but welcome everybody.
This is our 2024 WIP Parade. So these are all the WIPs that we have currently as of right this minute.
Subject to change in the next few days as we get towards the new year. So, like I said, welcome everybody. We hope everybody had a good holiday for those who celebrate it. And we just wanted to jump on the bandwagon and have an end of year WIP parade with all of our WIPs. Ashlyn has more than I do, but we're going to see if we can change that this year. So,
all right, we are going to show our shared WIPs, so things that we're both doing, and then we'll go into our individual WIPs.
Yes. We will give a disclaimer. There's a phone call that we may get and we may have to abruptly end, and that we'll get back with everybody whenever we finish that up. So if we have to do that, we will see you on the next one, but we're going to jump right in and see what we can get done. So, all righty. You want to go first and show them what we got?
Sure.
We do have a few shared WIPs that we are working on at the same time. Mm-hmm. So first one is Library of Dogs. And this is the artwork is by Amy Stewart. And this is a charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is a full coverage. And neither one of us really have a lot done on it. But that's okay because it's a large, large project. So there is our Library of Dogs.
Yours is starting to look like something.
Starting to kind of look like something beside the blob. So that is good.
Oh, here's our receipts from our DMC.
It's like 6 foot long.
And that's only half.
That's only half, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, because what we did was we took a skein and we split the skein down the center and then we each took half. Mm-hmm. So we would have all the same colors. So
and we are doing this on 28 count antique white, even weave, gridding as we go. And we're doing 2/1 10 stitch. And mine lives in this To the Pink project bag that I made.
Ashlyn's gonna put her projects back as she goes, and I didn't bring any of my bags, so I've got to reorganize all my stuff when I get back home. So,
because I have way more than you, I have to be.
That's true.
Yeah, right. Okay, and we're gonna check off our list
as we go because we have quite a few. So, feel free to have any.
Yes, I saw the Okie Stitchers on. Yay!
Nice.
We can't wait to meet you, and we have somebody else on Instagram, and I can't see on the YouTube. I don't think anybody's on, but that's all right. Okay, what are we doing?
We're doing Christmas mugs.
Mugs. Okay, I have it here.
What I made up for in Library of Dogs, I lack in this Christmas mugs because I don't think you guys are ready for the amount of work that I have done on the Christmas mugs. I actually don't even know. Okay, here's the orientation. Are you ready for it? Can you even see it?
Yeah, you can see
it. There it is. Yep, yay. Right in the corner. It has a sad start.
That's okay.
139 stitches, and yours looks phenomenal.
I have the first block done. I'm working on the second block. This is 32 count Lugana gingerbread from 123 Stitch. I believe picture this plus. But don't quote me on that.
Mine is 40 count linen up in the attic. And it just says Fat Quarter Shop.
You got that at the Silver Needle.
Oh, so sorry. This is from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I got this at the Silver Needle, which is our local LS. We've talked about that in our other videos.
And those are Shannon Christine designs. They were her Christmas Club last year. So I think she's just now starting to release them one by one because I saw 1, 2, 3 Stitch
had one
the
of them.
reindeer. Okay. Next is, and if we have printed patterns, we'll show it to you, but we didn't have time to do everything.
Yeah.
It was kind of a crazy week this week.
Yeah, we're barely getting this in, so.
You want to go first?
Yeah, okay, so I'll go first. So next one is Santa's House. Ashlyn already showed the pattern on there. This is Santa's House. Fabulous. Let me put the thing.
Yeah, I get bored.
Fabulous House. This is Fabulous House number 1.
Yes.
This is by Cottage Garden Samplings. I do not have near as much done as Ashlyn does on hers. Hers is absolutely beautiful, but I've got some counting errors in here. There's several counting errors, and I need everybody's help to decide if we're going to pick it out or if we're going to turn the fabric and start on the other side. So leave a comment or chat with us and let us know if you think I should pick it out or flip the fabric and start on the other side, since I don't have that much done. So
And you're doing?
I am doing 40 count linen.
1/2.
1/2, and this is, I believe, like Stormy Night or something like that.
I think it's the linen version.
I think it's the linen version.
Of Vintage Stormy Night, which is what this is. This is 32 count Vintage Stormy Night. And I got the whole border done, all of the sky bits done, and I'm working on the house. And then I'm going to do the sleigh and the reindeer at the end. And
that's by Cottage Garden Samplings.
I did get a lot done on my advent calendar, so that's why it looks so good.
Yep, Ashlyn had that one on her advent calendar. Go check out the update on our channel of the advent calendars.
I just posted that yesterday.
Yeah.
What number was the house barn? Okay.
Like 7, maybe.
I'm trying to find the next pattern.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Show it. There it is. Okay, this is my next whip. We're now into the individual whips. This is Fabulous House number 7, and I had to start it immediately because barns and cows.
I love the sunflowers on that one too.
Yes, it's super cute. And now I just lost. Oh, here, I already pulled it out. This is, I guess, what most floss tubers call a sad start, but that's okay. I did, I think, about 2 days, or this may have even been just one evening. But it's on 32 count Vintage Stormy Night as well.
I'm gonna fix my little headband here. It's falling down. There.
Did you get it?
Makes my head look kind of funny, but it's cute.
All right.
So, alrighty.
I have more whips, so I think I'm doing 2 or 3.
2 or 3, and then we'll do one of mine.
This is called Merida Glow, and it's from Etsy. It's a PDF, so I don't have a full thing, but it's Merida kind of backlit, like an artistic impression. This is 20 count easy grid Ada 2/1 full cross, and I'll probably never do a full cross project again because it just shreds your threads so bad. But
we've both learned that we're probably never
So
going to do a full coverage in full crosses ever again.
But I'm hoping to work on this one a little on New Year's Eve. So, okay. Next.
For you.
Oh, me again?
You got one more up below.
Okay, let's keep me on track. Like
I
I
love this one too.
said, I was not prepared. Autumn Love by Lori Holt. And I'm going to probably try to do the whole thing. And I've even already bought the finishing board. Got it at the Basket Market on sale. so I had to get it. And I think I'm almost done. I didn't even take the clips off of it. Jeez. Nothing is ironed, by the way. We're just rogue like that. I do have the center done. It looks like I'm doing the stars around the outside. So that. And I'm using called for fabric, called for floss, called for colors, everything like that. So I like Lori Holt patterns. They're super easy and very beginner friendly.
It says the Okie Stitcher sent us a request to be in our live video. Is that a thing? Can we bring somebody in on our live video?
I think so.
Okay, we'll work on that here in just a second if she's still on.
And it lives in
I love
this
that bag.
project bag that you can't see because I kind of did it backwards, but it's like a farm print. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, so Spirited Mandala by Ink Circles is next for me. She's nearly done. We're past, I think, 80%. I think is where I'm at. There it is in all its glory. And I think I'm gonna save the rest for the plans because we're not going to spill the beans on that yet, but I have a plan for this in coming up. So I will talk about finishing this in plans. Again, this is by Ink Circles. I believe the art is by Beth Wilson. And then the fabric is 32 count Velt linen. So I love the Velt. It's spooky, it's creepy, it's Halloween, and I love it. So
it's really good.
That is my Spirited Mandala.
Next, I have another Lori Holt Quilty Barn. And my plan is to do this whole big one as is, and then do this silo, maybe just one by itself. And I'm going to put some of the quilt blocks in the barn and some of these little critters in the barns. You can put any of Lori Holt's stitch cards in the barn squares. They will all fit. They're all the same size. And Fat Quarter Shop has some old videos. I believe Kimberly stitched this a couple years ago when it came out. So you can go check her finished piece out. No, I didn't take anything out of the hoop. This is how far I am. I am just outlining everything, all 9, and then I will go back in and fill it in. I got the matching needle minder. This is the center, and then I move down. So this is 14 count Ada from Hobby Lobby, the big piece. So I'm working on that.
I'm going to take this out of the hoop. I'm going to take this out of the frame.
Oh, you decided
I decided that I'm going to take it out.
Okay. If anybody has any more questions or wants details, please just message us. We're just kind of in a little bit of a hurry this morning. The last couple days have not gone as planned. So please just, if you have any questions,
bear with us here.
Feel free. This is Berry Bakery by Stitching with the Housewives. And I think I put an evening or two into this. This was for the Strawberry Moon Sal last year that some other floss tubers started. So I did that. It is on blueberry fabric by Fiber on a Whim, 32 count. And you may recognize it from another video.
We love it.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with the Deadly Aquarium. I had a project going on one side of my Deadly Aquarium, and I just flipped it around and started the Deadly Aquarium on the other side.
And it lives in this project bag that I made.
Like I said, we're kind of on the fly right now. Life has been a little chaotic this last week, but I wanted to take this one out of the frame because I did move the frame here easily. Also, a hack. You can get vet wrap at like any like farm store, any like Atwood's Tractor Supply. It works great to wrap your Q snaps in because the Q snaps will go on here and then they won't turn. It's like grippy. So hack of life, I use it on all my Q snaps. That's why what the purple is. Okay. The next one that I have is my oldest Heaven and Earth design. This is Comforts of Home by Terry Redlin is the artwork and charted by Heaven and Earth Design. And it's my oldest. I think I've had it since 21 and it doesn't have a ton of work on it, but there it is. I think it's like maybe 5% along ish, something like that. But I wanted to take it out of the frame because I have moved the hoop and I wanted to show the whole thing. So there it is. And this has been a lot of confetti. And I'm kind of over the confetti, but I'm getting into a spot of big color blocks. So that's why it doesn't have a ton of work on it. It just, you got to be in the right mindset for the confetti. So that is Comforts of Home by Terry Redlin, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs.
Super cute. All right, my next one is September month to month. And I started this last September, I think Labor Day weekend. So I've only worked on it for a little bit. There's floss. It's all classic colorworks. Floss, super cute. Started in the middle. I got a couple letters done. And 28 count Monaco by DMC. Everything called for. There. Get that right out of the way. It lives in this project bag that I made. These cute little dogs on it. Okay. And the next one is a Buttons and Beads Mill Hill kit. This is my first large Mill Hill. And I started this at the Stitching Bee retreat last year and did a little bit.
Super cute.
I'm trying to get everything straight, but one camera's going one way, one's the other way. And I got this frame off of Etsy. If you just search Mill Hill wooden frame or something like that, or perforated paper wooden frame, they'll pop up.
Show the back. They're 2 parts with magnets and they hold that perforated paper in the middle.
Yeah.
So they make a medium, and that's the large one, and they are lifesavers if you like to do the beaded perforated paper kits.
Yeah. Because after 1 or 2 days of just working on it at the retreat, I could already feel that corner of the paper getting a little flimsy. So immediately when I got home, I ordered frame.
Okay, got another Heaven and Earth design now. I think I showed this in our plans in our last video. All right, this is Christmas Light Lane, and it is again charted by Heaven and Earth Design. It is, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Donna Gelsinger is who the artwork is by. And it was a limited edition chart in 21, I believe, as well, but I didn't start it in 21. I think I started in 22. So anyways, it is adorable. I love it. It is going to be magical. And I finally got the first Christmas light of Christmas Light Lane on the little Christmas tree right there. So, yeah, doing good on that one. This is on a 28 count pre-gridded Lugana, and it is 2/1 tent stitch. As I said earlier, probably will never do a Heaven and Earth or any full coverage again as full crosses. So tent stitch for the win on the Christmas Light Lane.
My next
I didn't bring my Mill Hill that I.
Oh, well, okay. Well, Bree's doing this one Or
I'm doing.
have you started it?
I got that one ready, but I started the wreath.
Wreath.
Mhm.
Okay. This is kind of my car travel project for when I need something easy with large holes. Because I'm doing it on the perforated paper with the kit as is. So there's my start on that. This is, I just designated this my Mill Hill bag. This always just has a Mill Hill little mini kit on the go.
She made that bag as well.
I did. This one was an experiment. I want to make more like this, but it was practicing. And then the next one is Haunted Hollow by Stay Platinum Stitchery. This was a sale she did this fall for Halloween. I got the frame done and I'm working on release number 1, but it turned out super cute. I've seen other people already finished it already, and it is adorable. This is 32 count Oracle Lugana. So it turned out really good.
For our Instagram people, go check out our second YouTube video. There, Ashlyn is using glow-in-the-dark thread for the ghosts, and there is a picture of it in the dark, and it is sweet. So go check it out if you have not yet.
I finished one bag full of projects.
There you go.
On to the second bag.
Okay, so am I next?
Yes.
All right. So next, I have Large Colorful Quilt by Vivian. Well, it's Vivian Powers, but she's Vibsters on Etsy. I didn't think of the orientation for a second. I absolutely love this one. The only thing that I don't love about it is I chose to do, and excuse the pin marks on here. The only thing that I don't love about it is it's on 25 count, and I chose to do 2/1 full X, and it is a little bulky. So if I had to go back and change it, I would definitely go back and change it. So this is a pretty large one, and I'd like to show the actual full picture of this one, but I absolutely love this one. It's going to be, I think where I have it at the top is the top, but then it's going to be about the same. It's going to be about down here. So it's got lots of these beautiful, like quilted kind of Quaker pieces in it. Let me show the full picture here.
The colors look really good too.
Oh, I don't think I have the actual color. Oh, yes, I do.
Are those the called for colors?
Yeah, these are the called for colors.
Cute.
Oh, do I not have the actual? I don't think I have the actual.
You do PDF.
I did. That's what I did.
Oh.
Let me go over here to.
This would be your moment to refill your drink.
This would be a great time to refill your drink. There we go.
There we go.
As soon as it decides to load.
I really hope YouTube is cooperating. Nobody's commented, so I hope everybody can hear us. Hope it's going.
Yeah. It's not super duper in focus, but because it doesn't want to load all the way out here. But
a little away from the Wi-Fi box.
We are a little bit away, so I'll try to get. Oh, sorry, I gotta go this way. So you can kind of see that it's got. Oh, there we go. So you can see it's got several motifs in here, and I'm absolutely just in love with it. So, anyways, that's the full picture there, and I can't wait to keep working on it. So, go check her out on Etsy if you haven't yet. She's got beautiful patterns just like that. So
that's cute.
Okay, that is that one for me.
All right, next I have Freedom Patchwork Seasons by Fat Quarter Shop. They have a whole series. I think they did 2 years worth, so there's about 8. And I've done the fox already. I believe we showed him in Floss Tube 1 or 2. It's already finished. And I'm starting this one. And it's a little bit of a sad start, but that's okay. Again, this is kind of a car travel project because it's on 14 count Ada. 2/1 full cross. It's easy to do in the car. These big blocks, because they're all made of 2 triangles, I know exactly how long to cut the thread, exactly how much I need. So it's just super easy to do.
Got it down to science.
Yes. And it just lives in this Amazon bag. Because again, it's easy to throw in the car. It's waterproof if you know something happens. So there we go. Oh. Next is Alpine by Satsuma Street. And again, I got this because it was big, chunky stitching. So possibly for the car. But not sure if I'm going to continue it or not. This is as far as I am. I've already picked it out and started over once because I started on the wrong thread, and somehow restarting it again, I started it on the wrong thread. So it's on, I think, Monaco that Brie and I coffee tea dyed. We experimented with that one day. Super easy and super fun to do.
I think it turned out really good.
Yeah, and you can do very, very light or very, very dark. You can get a good variety depending on how long you leave it in the pot and how much you bake it in the oven. So, yeah. Still debating on this one. We'll see. I haven't picked it up since we probably dyed this a year ago. So,
has it been a year ago?
It was like right after the fair last year. So.
Okay, my next one is, sorry, I have my paper here. This is called Garden Bouquet, and it is a Dimensions kit. This is like one of my very first Dimensions kits, so it's not that far along. However, I'm thinking I might try to make this a goal this year to finish this one. It is wrinkly. It has a stain on the fabric. This is before I knew any better. I marked it up with a graphite pencil. It's a mess. It's a total mess. However, I think the graphite will be completely covered by stitching. So fingers crossed on that. But so there it is. There's just one little flower kind of coming in. But Dimensions, if you know, they are very notorious for their specialty stitches, their thread combinations, etc. So I think it'll be absolutely beautiful. And I have the picture of the pattern right there. So yeah, working on that kind of orange flower there. So it's coming along quite nicely. It's kind of been deemed my travel project, but I think I'm going to try and pull it out and work on it more than just traveling. So
cute.
I love it.
This.
Yeah, you can kind of see the like stamps that would be on a mason jar.
Mm-hmm. Next for me is October month to month, stitching with the housewives. And I started this last year in October, I think. So I'm pretty far. Been working on it on and off. Again, 28 count, white Monaco, called for classic colorworks, everything as is. So making progress. I think I have the whole bottom section done, and I'm working on the letters, and then I just have the top border. So
I love this one.
I know, it's so cute. I love the pumpkins. It lives in this project bag that Brie and I made together one night.
That was fun. I need to make. I really, really do need to come make some more project bags.
This next one is like a little. Oh, I gotta get it going the right way. A little one. This was the freebie pattern for Midsummer Stitch last July. I think that's when that was.
Yes.
They put out like a little ornament size.
This July.
Yeah, July 2024. The first one.
Yeah.
A little freebie for Midsummer Stitch. I think it just says Midsummer Stitch in the bottom. The point was to stitch it during the thing and have a finish, but I did not get that far. Obviously, I think I started it like a week after. But again, kind of a travel project. It's only 3 colors. And I'm not even sure if it's called for or not. I may have just pulled what I had in stash. And then this fabric, Bree and I did some fabric dyeing, experimenting again one night. So that's what that is. And it lives in this bag that I love.
All right, let me see here. Next up is intricate Celtic knot rainbow. Intricate Celtic knot. Actually, I think this is the one that the artwork is by Beth Wilson. Don't quote me on that, please. Anyways, so this is charted by Pain Free Crafts. And let me go to this side. There we go. That's better. You can see better. Charted by Pain Free Crafts. This is a, as it states in the title, an intricate Celtic knot. It's a circle, and it is absolutely stunning. I took out all the black stitches, and I'm only doing the actual colored stitches to avoid, like, I don't know, 53,000 some stitches or something like that. So doing it on black fabric. This is 20 count black Zweigart Ada. Doing it to the 2/1, and my needle minder up there is a copy of the project. So that is intricate rainbow Celtic knot.
If you want to see a picture of the whole thing, I believe we showed it on our last floss tube.
Yeah.
So that was your birthday start.
Oh, that was part of our birthday sal. Yes, that was part of our birthday start.
My next one, December month to month, which if you watch yesterday's video, Thursday's video, I don't even know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is either, so.
Would have seen a little bit of progress on this. I had this in my Christmas advent calendar. We have 2 boards. Why are we sharing?
Let me have this one.
You have the bigger one.
I got the bigger.
A little bitty start in the corner, still working on the barn. Again, called for Classic Colorworks, 28 count, white Monaco. This comes in a roll in like a plastic package, and I think I managed to cut maybe 4 or 5 pieces for patterns out of it. And it's only like $6 or $7 on 1, 2, 3 stitch. So it is quite economical. And if you want to do some floss fabric dyeing experimenting, this is a good one because it's not too pricey. It's 28 count. I'm not sure if it shrunk. It may have shrunk a little bit
In the process,
but that's fine with me. I prefer 32 count now anyway, but that's a good one to use. And it lives in this Christmas project bag that I made. Next is Winter Woods by Satsuma Street. Again, this was in my Christmas advent calendar. My goodness. So worked on this fox block over here. I got the fox all the way done, and I'm working on the background. So I'm at like 40% or so. I still have the 2 blocks down here to do. It's by Satsuma Street. It was a sal last year. And of course, I'm way behind, but that's okay. This is 28 count Mystic by Picture This Plus. And I made the grime guard for it. Bree also has a peppermint grime guard for something. And it lives in this needlework vinyl bag.
Is it me next?
Yes.
Okay. This is Quaker Tiles, and I actually think it's by Vivian Powers too. I think I got this from her Etsy shop as well. I'm gonna bring it in close because it's kind of hard to see on the camera here. So this fabric I ice dyed myself. This is before I knew, like, this is before hardly I had any experience cross stitching. I probably dyed this like 4 years ago. But it turned out really, really good. However, I needed something bright. So these Quaker tiles, you can see I started with the purple, and they're rainbow. So we're kind of at the light green up there by my hand, and we're going to go yellow, orange, red, pink, and so on. Anyway, so these are the Quaker tiles on a piece of 18 count. It was white. I just ice dyed it myself with the pellet Rit dye, not the liquid Rit dye. So that's Quaker tiles.
I'm hoping we get at least one day of.
Here's the back side of it if you want to see it far away. I want to do this again. I would like to do this again with a piece of fabric.
I'm hoping we get at least 1 or 2 days of snow and we can try snow dyeing.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of snow, so we'll see how that goes.
My next one is the 2023 Christmas Shannon Christine Designs little freebies she did. She put out 12 last year for little 12 days of Christmas. I'm not sure if they're still on her Facebook group, but that's where I got them. And if you want to see a full picture of what I'm doing, go check out my Advent video.
I love the fabric on that one.
I know. This is 16 count Ada Snow on Aqua by Fabric Flare. And it's one of the screen printed ones. So it's white on one side and then printed on the other. But it's super cute. I love it. And another Christmas one that I just worked on is December Quilty House by Confessions of a Homeschooler. I'm at about 18%. Again, it's in my Advent video. This is, I believe, 32 count Platinum by Zweigart. And then called for floss and everything. And it lives in this little bag. A bag that I actually did not make. I actually bought this bag. And I had it for the November house, so that's why it's still pumpkins. I just haven't switched it to a Christmassy one.
Let me see. Oh, me next? Okay.
Yep.
If you've never seen us before, this is your first time ever seeing us. I'm all about the big projects. Like, that is my go-to. This is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. Let me get my thing back there so it'll show it. It actually, the gradient shows up really good on the camera.
Nice and smooth.
So this is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. This was released in 2021. It was free for like a week, and of course I grabbed it up. You can now purchase it on their website. It's a very large sampler. I love long dogs. Anyway, I'm doing this one in a purple gradient. We're going to start from dark in the corner up there. We're going to go to light, almost white in the middle, and then back to dark in the bottom opposite corner. So there is that one. And if you want more information on this one, go check out my Instagram or check out, I think I showed this in the second maybe YouTube video that we did. Go check us out there. This is also on 20 count black Zweigart Ada. Yes, I'm a glutton. I love the black Ada. So
there's always ways that you can.
I've gotten really crafty with how to do it. I actually have a really bright light behind it, and then I have like a white blanket that I put down underneath it, and then I can see it really easy.
Okay. This next one is kind of a new start. I only worked on it one day for my Advent. It's Christmas Quaker by Primrose Cottage. These Quakers are just so cute. I love them. This way. I have a board. One day we'll get semi-professional. Beautiful stitches. What is your fave fabric dyers?
Ooh, good question. Right now probably This is 40 count Valor by, is it Fiber on a Whim?
I think so.
Let me make sure. So this Valor fabric, and then also I did Beanstalk. Picture this plus had Beanstalk. So
I mean, I haven't really found any I don't like. I don't have too many small indie dyers. I just haven't branched out to that yet. I usually try to do the called for. But I mean, Picture This Plus, Fiber on a Whim, DMC.
This one's Picture This Plus.
Yeah.
This Valor.
So,
and I'll show it in a minute. I got a beautiful piece when we were at the retreat last year from Live and Die.
oh yeah.
LA. I think that's what it is. Yeah,
Yes.
Live and Die. LA Fabric Dyers. Beautiful piece. I think it's called Easter Basket. And it's like aqua and pink. And I'll show it probably on our next video.
I got a couple pieces from there too. Okay, back to Chris's Quaker. There she is. And this is 32 count mushroom Lugana. No, taupe Lugana. And I just got a fat quarter and cut them up. And that's what I'm trying to do all of mine on. Called for cherry cobbler color and cotton. And right now, this one lives in this little bag because she's a little bit more portable-esque right now.
The Boo one? Yeah, I have the Boo Halloween one that says Boo on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another Quaker, Spring Quaker by Primrose Cottage. Started it last spring. I tried to start it on the first day of spring, and I think I actually missed it. But oh well. And I did change the color floss on this one. I'm not a huge purple fan. So this is Sea Glass by Weeks Dye Works. And I have top to bottom and left to right, except for whatever year I'm going to finish it in. So that's how big the square is. So I'm pretty excited for that. Making progress. That was a duplicate, so it's still me.
Okay. Ashley's got 3 more whips.
Patriotic Quaker. Again, Primrose Cottage. Started this on the 4th of July. Or maybe the 3rd. And then worked on it on the 4th as well. I'm trying to color complete this one. Just so it's a little bit easier. I'm going to do all the blue, all the red, and then the white last to try to keep the white from getting dirty. But again, 32 count taupe Lugana called for floss. And then one more Quaker, Autumn Quaker. Started this on the first day of autumn, I'm pretty sure. And oh, there's a thread. Sorry. Like I said, one day we'll be professional.
I'm going to try to do better with threads next time.
Started that. Called for floss, pumpkin pie. Super cute. I love it. So, and I do think I'm going to do the pillow finishes on all of these with the rickrack. I bought some of the rickrack with when I bought the floss, because Color and Cotton hand dyes it as well. And if I don't do the pillow, I will still do maybe a flat finish with the rickrack, so it still kind of gives the same effect. Okay.
Last but not least.
Oh, those are your plans.
Yeah, these are my plans.
Okay, so
I got my plans out.
Oh my goodness, I got one more.
You got one more.
Okay. Did you happen to see that text on my phone? Did it look important?
I did not.
Okay. I heard it beep. Okay, this was my Christmas Eve start because I don't have time to do anything on Christmas. So Oh, and all my Quakers live in this project bag. I did not make this one. I got this one at the Silver Needle. She just got back from Nashville Needlework Market, so she had a bunch of bags, and I got that one. They're actually about to outgrow that bag, I think. But, okay. Christmas Eve start. This was the last one I started in my advent calendar. Snowy Owl Globe by Bent Creek. It comes as a kit, or I bought the kit. It came with 20 count linen, all the pearl cotton, beads, floss, everything you needed, just a needle. So,
You've been doing good on this one.
I did manage to work on it a smidge yesterday. Actually, let me tuck this thread because I actually know where it goes.
I love that needle minder.
I know. I got my little Christmas reindeer needle minder up there. And there she is. The owl is almost done. I just have a little bit of the feathers to do up here. And then I'm starting on the base of the snow globe. So got quite a bit done on Christmas Eve. Like I said, I worked on it a little bit last night and put in some down here. But yeah, I think I might try to have this be a finish in future plans that we'll talk about here in a second.
So, while she's kind of getting her last 6 whips put away, we totaled up. Mine is actually 12.
Oh, I just went off the list.
You're good. So I actually currently have 12 whips, and Ashley has 25. So that's where we are, and we're gonna see if we can't fix that a little bit this coming year. I got quite a few. So
I'm gonna try to whip down, and I think she's gonna try to whip up.
All right, so let's go over our plans a little bit here, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So, first upcoming plan of the year. I'm actually going to kind of go out of order here. Got a new start plan for New Year's Eve. My husband got me a Dimensions Gold Collection stocking. And so I think I am going to go ahead and try and start this on New Year's. I've never had a stocking before. And there is the back side. So you can see we've got quite a few colors, but this will be the most complicated dimensions I've ever started. So that's my New Year's Eve started plan. In chronological order, in March, we're going to go to the Stitching Bee retreat. Ashlyn's going to talk about her portion of that. There will be a small exchange at the Stitching Bee retreat. I have a photo of my small that I'm going to do. This is the Beehive House. Cute. Mill Hill kit.
Love it.
So whoever my partner will get and I think I'm going to do a little fridge magnet. I think is what I'm going to do on that.
Y'all are making me want to start Quakers and long dogs.
Yes, that's what we're here for. We're here for enabling. Do it. You should do it.
The Quakers are super easy. They don't require that much fabric, and a lot of them are monochromatic. So.
Yeah, same thing with the long dogs. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, the long dogs are so complicated. No, they're not. Just one stitch at a time, and you can do a monochromatic, and you just go. Mm-hmm. So that at that Stitching Bee retreat, so that's my small. I will be starting a new Haid. I've wanted to start a Halloween one for quite a while because I love Halloween. I have a Christmas, now I need Halloween. So this is Haunted House, another artwork by Donna Gelsinger. And it's just regular color. I think it's 87 colors. So I'll be starting that, getting that ready before the retreat and starting it at the retreat. June 2025, moving into June. I think this is my last plan besides this one. So June of 2025, there was an interesting announcement by Cottage Garden Samplings. If you follow them, of course, we do the houses. So they just got done with the fabulous houses, and they announced this on their Instagram. So another trip through the woods. So I will be throwing my money at that, and that is in June. So I'm anxious to see how that goes. Mm-hmm. Along with that, I love their Year in the Woods series, and I have done their Barn Owl. Let me put it up here. And this is going to be technically a new start. and I'm going to be doing it. So this is the barn owl first on 40 count dollar linen. There we go. It's done, and then I decided I'm going to do all 3 of these summer animals on this sheet of fabric.
Cute.
So the next summer animal, I'm going to do them out of order, but I'm going to do the bear next, and I'm going to do it right next to the owl, and we're going to do that on the first day of summer, since this is a summer animal. And here is a picture of the bear.
Cute.
So the bear will go right next to the owl.
Mm-hmm.
So that is all I have. So that brings us up to June, and right now that's all the plans that I have for the year. So
Who knows how many patterns will come out between now and then.
exactly. So stay tuned for more plans.
Needlework market is coming up in a couple months already.
Yeah. So, Ashton, what plans do you have?
All right. I'm also going to the Stitching Bee retreat. We've both already bought tickets. Jacintha with Crafting on the Plains has bought a ticket, I believe, and we're trying to enable another couple people to go. It is down in Norman at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel. Sign-ups are open. The stitchingbeeretreat.com, I believe, or you can go to their Facebook group and the link is there. They are limiting it to 50 seats, I believe. So hurry and get your tickets. There, I'm going to do the Smalls Exchange. I believe I'm going to do the Honeybee Mill Hill kit. And then I'll finish it in some creative way. And then I'm going to do a new start. Probably the Honeybee Quaker by Primrose Cottage. I've had this one for a while. And I'm ready to start it.
I love that one.
I know, it's so cute.
I want to do the Quakers.
And then I think I'm going to do this on New Year's Eve. I'm going to try to do 6 and 12 on New Year's Eve. So 6 projects, 2 hours a piece, noon to midnight, pending. So this is going to be my new start on that day. And then summer, I'm going to start Summer Quaker. I do think I'm going to get different color floss. Yellow just it's a little bright for me. And then Halloween, I didn't get to start this year, so maybe next year. I believe I have all the floss and everything now for that one. I will. Oh, and there's another one I haven't purchased yet, the Cocoa Quaker. I will probably start that as well. And then Fabulous Houses. I do want to work on House Barn some more, and get it actually looking like something, and maybe start another 1 or 2. I have fabric for that. And then FFO, some fair projects. We have a couple FOs, so I need to start finishing some things so that they are ready for the fair. So I think those are my plans so far.
Okay. Now that you mentioned the Fabulous Houses, I may start one of the Fabulous Houses. I might start the Haunted House in October because I love that one.
That one is super cute.
So I might start the Haunted House in October. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. We appreciate everybody who joined in on our live, and I think we can save the YouTube one and you can go back and watch it later. Oh my gosh, we almost forgot. Today is Jacintha of Crafting on the Plains. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday, Jacintha. Ooh, I wish I had a little
popper.
Oh, that's yeah. So happy birthday, Jacintha. We hope you have an awesome day. We're gonna do a giveaway. So if you are go ahead and like and subscribe our YouTube channel, we're gonna do a giveaway at 500 subscribers, and I think we have 483 last we checked.
Yes.
So there will be a giveaway here shortly. So go and like and subscribe the YouTube channel. Anything else?
I think that was it. Hope everybody had a lovely holiday, whatever you may celebrate. And Happy New Year. Hopefully next year goes well for everyone.
That's what we're hoping. Good luck to everybody in the new year, and happy stitching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
like, oh,